Namaskar. Welcome to Bharat, the Blissful Wisdom. In this video, I would like to introduce you all the basic knowledge, basics of Satya Yug, the life breath of humanity. This is an answer to the question raised in the previous video. Satya Yug was a period of man's existence on the planet Earth during remote ancient period. Scholars and authors believe that during remote ancient era there was a golden period called Satya Yug, the age of truth. This was the era of blissful tranquility. Spirituality and dharma were at the peak of glory and celebration. The entire population was under one community called divine beings. This community had two sects. One group was enlightened and established in supreme conscious state. The other group was the seekers working towards enlightenment. Therefore, there was no room for any other classification of people on the basis of socio-religious or economic basis. All are small units in the grand cosmos, the Brahman. There was no concept of religion, no caste and community, no philosophical theories, but only the science and technology of spirituality was prevailing. Economic features of society were resources were plenty, demand was less. Without any physical effort, soil, water, the entire nature catered to the basic needs of people. Excellent and perfect harmony among all living and non-living things was another significant feature of Satya Yug. The goal of every person was very clear, therefore, they were able to focus attention exclusively on the goal. Consequently, the distractions of the people were negligible. Persons need not get diverted from their path into the other issues. Desires, wants and needs of such people were naturally very limited, and demand for goods and services were also equally less. The motivated population was unclutched from the material world and was immersed in spiritual practices. People were traveling towards bliss on the spiritual highway of bliss with bliss filled inner space. All this zeroed the needs to supplement contentment. Therefore, there was no need of large scale production, no need for division of work, and consequently there was no need for community and complex socio-economic system. In this context, remember one thing: when a less satisfied person only consumes more and more goods and services, thinking that additional goods and services will be added some strength to his contentment. It was not a problem of those days. See, actually all the problems are around this part only. Such people, the people of Satya Yug, work at the peak of wisdom and energy. They have universal knowledge. They are beyond time and space. References of that period was repeatedly mentioned by enlightened masters of India. They are the rishis in all scriptures of all periods in the ancient history since Rigvedic time. The seeds of Satya Yug were planted in Vedas and other spiritual literature of ancient India by great rishis and the spiritual masters. During Satya Yug, people were able to live in their inner core, always in communion with inner cosmic energy, the Atma, the replica of cosmic energy, or otherwise we can call it God. This state gave them supreme quality of contentment. Thus, people are highly contented and blissful. Stephen Knapp, in his book Secret Teachings of Vedas, says so beautifully. He says, in Satya Yug, all Vedic mantras were included in one mantra, the Pranava, that is the Om, the root of all Vedic mantras. There was no need for expanding the Vedic literature because everyone was self-realized. He continues, in Satya Yug, the age of purity, peace, everyone knew the ultimate goal of life. They were not confused about the goal as people of today. So, Satya Yug was a completely enlightened society, and we can conclude that the only ultimate solution to all the contemporary problems. That's all in this video. In next video, I will bring to you how people slipped from blissful state of Satya Yuga to Kali Yuga. Namaskar. God bless you.